Thank you for coming online. Thank you, Sister Roya Beat, for your message yesterday. Thank you very much. Thank you, Ma. Madam Patient, thank you, Ma. Good evening, thank you. Thank you, my Richard, very much. Today we are just going to talk a little about some likely revision in exams. So that's why I'm waiting for some students to be online. Though yesterday happens to be my birthday, and I really appreciate everyone that God has used to add colors to the day. Thank you very much. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. I'm still coming on board for that. But just thank you. For today, we're gonna have class. It's just a class. Just class. So our followers on YouTube, our followers on Facebook, we just stuff online. So the party stuff online, I'm coming there some other day, maybe tomorrow, if possible. So thank you for having my honorable two online. Honorable Grace, thank you very much. Today I'm just going to talk about the revision of the exam. Very soon coming up is what I'm going to do. But the online party, I'm coming for you tomorrow. If you're living in Madrid, I'm going to have a kind of Thanksgiving celebration in my household. If you're living in Madrid, just inbox me to be able to be part of the Merry. And in Lagos also, it's going to be 2 parties. Today, I'm going to talk about revision of how to get your exam, how to get your exam. Easy way to get your exams up. So what exam are we talking about? We're talking about the exam, the driver's license here in Spain. And how can you get this license? How can you acquire this license? What you need to do is you're going to take 2 exams. What are the 2 exams? The first one is the theory exam. If you don't pass the theory exam, you can't do the practical. How does the theory goes? A lot of people doesn't know that the theory goes with almost 7 different languages. 7 different languages for the theory. Please, we are on YouTube and we are also on Facebook Live. So what we are explaining today is that how information you need to know about how to acquire your Spanish driver's license. Spanish driver's license, I said, for you to acquire it, you have to go for 2 exams, the theory and the practical. If you don't pass the theory, you can't do the practical. You're just wasting money going to practical without the theory. And this theory, last for 2 years. 2 years. When you pass the theory, you can plan your practical. There are people that do call me and said, "Oh, how much can I estimate for practical?" I said, "No, you don't need to picture practical first for you to go for the practical, because you can now plan. If you know how to drive, it will be easier if you apply your theory rightly. But if you don't know how to drive before, it will be more easier because you've gotten a new theory that will help you. That will help you so much. So what we are saying here is you have to have your theory. You have to have your theory before the practice. And when you're doing your theory, you have to do a psychotechnical test, which is very, very important. What is that test for? The test is telling them that your hearing ability, your mental ability, your state of health is okay. As someone who wants to acquire this license, you can still do it. I have some students that are handicapped that embraced my class some years back, and they got it. And you will have in your history of your driver's license is that you have one kind of illness or an handicap on one side. But if that is a chronic illness or the handicap is so grave, they won't allow you to do the exam. And I'm trying to tell you also that the driver's license, you can do it in different languages, depending on what you want to do. A lot of people thought it's only in Spanish. They have English also, which you can always do if you are interested to do. You language suitable for you. Some people will say, but I'm living in Spain, I prefer Spanish. Good. If Spanish language is better for you to do it, you can go for the Spanish. But remember that you have to go for the language that you can be able to read faster, because you're having 30 questions for 30 minutes. So the 30 question for 30 minutes, you have to understand that the earlier, the better for you, how you can quickly read and write. But if you have studied very well, you have a proper understanding, you can be able to get it in 5 minutes, 7 minutes, you can finish the 30 question, because it's just like an objective, just like this exam for the nationality, the first exam for the nationality. So, which is just direct materials, the right material. Like we give the right material, even though you are not a student, you can call me on my number. I get the right material to you. And also, if you have good teacher that can explain some things to you, you can't cram to go and do the exam, because when you cram to go and do the exam, you are meant to meet some question that will be twisted. So those are the people that go to the exam and come back and say, "Oh, this question is twisted. This question is this question is that. This question is not straightforward. Their English is not correct." Also, but let me just tell you, it's because you didn't use the material that tallies to the exam, or you didn't have someone that can explain properly for you in exam for you before you go for the exam. So that is the B license, which is the English, the B license, which is in English. Other languages, other licenses are just professionals. So it has to be in Spanish, like the CC1, the D are always in Spanish, because they are professional license, and you have to acquire it in the native language of the country. So today I'm going to open floor for anybody with question. You can call on 620-586-038. We just finished our own class online, which is in English, and today we are having a kind of live show with me, to be able to tell as many students that will be interested to join our class, which is starting on Monday, a fresh class. And if you don't even want to hear a class, you've been with a school and the material is not giving you what you want, you can also call us on the same number, which is 620-586-038, for me to be able to explain how you can use our material and easy access to pass your license. So the floor is open for as many people that has question on what can I do to make me pass, and what are the information you need on the street, the information you want to get from the street, which you are not getting, because the Nigerian community here in Spain and the Black nation, the English speaking people, are not getting the right information across to you. Many people will call me, and what they will tell, oh, they say there's no English lecture, there's no English exam. It's a lie. If you register in English, and most time when you go to register, don't make mistake by not putting the language you want in exam. Because when you go and register, you did not put English, you are tend to be given Spanish when you get to the exam dates. So it is proper for you to put English when you get there. So Mr. Baker, well done, sir. Thank you, sir. Sister Owens, thank you for coming on board. So you tend to have the Spanish. So it is proper for you to put English when you go to register. When you go to register, it is very proper. It is very proper. So license here in Spain is easy when you make it easy. How can you make it easy? As I said, use the right material. Get someone who can explain things for you. If you can read and pass, good. But remember that if you read and pass and you don't understand some rudiments, you attempt to pay in practical. I always tell people it's better you understand the theory very well, so that when you pass the theory, you can be able to apply the theory into practical, so that it will ease you to get what you want. I have a lot of students that has applied the theory into practical, and today they are smiling. So you can apply the theory into practical, and it will be easier for you to get. So it's very, very important. So if you have any question you want to ask that's concerning how I can acquire this license, you feel free to call, or feel free to just drop the comment on live video on WhatsApp, or the live video on YouTube, or on the YouTube, or on the Facebook, which we are live. So we can be able to answer. The purpose of having 30 minutes here is to answer as many problems, as many questions that people have on the streets, which they are not able to. The network is breaking. The network is breaking. Yeah, the network is breaking. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. Can you hear me? Can you hear me better? Can you hear me better? Can you hear me better? If you can hear me better, please just type yes. If you're on YouTube, I have people on YouTube, and I have people on Facebook watching me live. So I'm trying to like coordinate the two together. So what if you have any question concerning this, you can just drop your question. You can drop. I'm here for 30 minutes just to be able to explain like the question. And if you don't have any teacher, you can contact us. It's not good, sir. Yes, I can hear you. Yeah, good. Thank you. I think the network is from your side, Sister Patient. Network is from your side. So because someone say you can hear me very well. So if you have any question, or you because we are starting newly tomorrow, and it's going to be it's going to be a kind of class that is going to take another new dimension and another new way. So the purpose of coming on board here is to assist with information necessary. Though some people called me yesterday and they said to get appointment is somehow funny, it's somehow hard. Yes, but we just have to keep trying. We have to keep trying. We have to keep trying to get appointment. Appointments you might get in from the nearby state to you. You're living in Madrid, you can get from Toledo, or you get from Guadalajara to be able to do it. Just put your best to it. When you prepare, go and try. Sometimes when students prepared, they have two forces that delay them to get the exam. It might be through financial stress, maybe because they have some present issue which they have to. As we are in Europe, we have many issues which money goes into monthly, weekly, and most especially when someone have kids at home. And the second issue is the zeal to see yourself passing, to see yourself ready for the exam, prepare for the exam. That is what I do as a teacher, also to push you, to encourage you that you can do it. You can do it, because sometimes people are they are ripe for it, but they just put the fear they get from the street, or the fear they get from their spouse in the house, or their neighbor, because there are some neighbors that gives you negative reports. Even I tell people, I was accusing a pastor. I said, look, you don't even tell your in your church. You are not able to tell your people that, look, they need to get license. When you get paper, you need to get license. Because if you don't tell them, there will be a time you need them. You want them to come for a vigil at night, and you want to close by 3, and you want to get home. Where would they get bus? Where would they get transportation? Even you didn't help them to boost. their network on businesses, because with license you can be able to move around without still disturbing. There are things you have to do privately here in Western world which you don't need to call a black taxi or call somebody to drive you down. So license is very, very important, which you have to. And if the pastor say, people don't have money, you don't have them to think of money. You have to help them. You have to encourage them to grow with it. To grow with it. I told people where there are two means where we can get valuable information as a Nigerian here in Spain. It's just the embassy and the church. So when these two platforms is not doing it, it means that we are not getting right information on the street. So it is possible. It is possible. Don't let anybody, even though you cannot read and write very well, what you need to do is that just be stable. In my class, I have some people that cannot assimilate, read very well, and I take time with them. I take time. That's why I always tell people the contract with me and the student is until you pass. Until you pass does not mean that the person will stay years, but I give them courage. I start, I finish, I start with them. And the more you play with it, it's just like toying with a PlayStation. When you toy with the PlayStation, you are able to get different stage. You are able to determine. But when you don't know what you're doing, you might get stuck at the place. So it is very important for you to have license. Don't let anybody deceive you. You need it. You need it. You need it. It's something important. And now, thank God that since almost 4 years now, many Nigerians' eyes has been opening to it. When you see most of the South America, even though they are doing cleaner, you see them with a driver's license. Why? They are not driving, but they have it as an additional document, which tomorrow might be needed for a kind of job. Look at now, we have an easy job on the street, which require license now, which require license. So, but many people don't know. So, but if you don't have license, you might not be able to get them. And after the pandemic, after the whole stress, without license, you might not be employed in some company. Why? Because they need someone that can get to the company at any pace of time, at any time. So someone who is giving you the contract of a job, a night job, wants you to get there without no stress, without waiting for a bus, without waiting for a train, without waiting for a tram. So license is very, very important. Let's just know that it's very important. Any information you need, don't get it from wrong people. We get information from wrong people. That is why we get discouraged. We get discouraged. And I want to talk about the asylum paper. They call it Haduro. If you have people that have this Haduro, the white or the yellow or the green, I don't know the color, Haduro document is permitted to do license. And when you do license, you have an advantage. You have more advantage, provided you have an X number on it. When you pass the license, you have 10 years instead of you to be renewing 6 months or 33 months with the gift from those Haduro. You are able to use it to even acquire a better opportunity, which many people don't know. I've done it with some people, and it is true. It was okay, and it is true. So you can be able to do that. Don't just give up. Don't let people discourage you. This year, don't allow it to go. We are now in May. May is going again, and you've not gotten it. You have to push. Make sure you have something you have to achieve this year concerning this. This is part of your achievement, which is very important. I have students that has even gone beyond the B. They've gone C, D, and they are moving. There's no how you will get B. You'll get C. You get D. That you will lack job. You can lack job. You can lack job. You can lack job. You can lack job. There are some places where they even need the driver for those mini buses, and they give women more percentage. You can lack job. You can lack job. There are jobs. There are other parts in Europe whereby when you have your C and C1, your big trailer, lorry kind of license, you are able to acquire a job. No restriction at the border. You are able to have good salary, good job opportunity. So why would you complain when you have the opportunity to increase your document? When you have document, don't get relaxed. Don't get relaxed. Just go for it. Go for it. Go for it. Don't look at the starting point. When you call me and you are asking me how much would be the total package, I will just look at you. I will laugh. Don't think of the total package. Think of how to do it. Just step into it. When you step into it, you won't know when you will finish. Step into it. Encourage somebody. Encourage your neighbor. Encourage people around you. Encourage people in your church. Encourage people in your sphere. Encourage people in Spain. My job, what I'm doing online now, is to encourage you as much as I can do to be able to tell you that it is possible. It is possible. Don't allow anybody to discourage you. I got to a place where I was talking about it 3 days ago in one village here in Madrid, and somebody was saying, "Oh, sir, please let them get somebody that can do it for us." I said, "Look, doing it for you is very, very risky. I don't know why people would take a risk that you know that is 50-50. A risk of 50-50 does not worth it in abroad now, most especially in Spain. The government is so hungry that they are like an angry lion, a lion that is wounded, watching, most especially foreigner, watching. When you are caught, you are gone for it. Somebody is losing documents. It's not like before when someone would tell the same story. They will tell us the story that we know. That story we know is what we know. You collected document from it and you went to go and do it. The malpractice is now a kind of case. It's a big case now. Someone will not renew again. So I encourage you that don't just give room to it. When somebody was telling me, said, "I am busy, that's why I don't want to do it." You're busy, very good. You're busy. Everybody is busy in one way or the other, but you just have to create time to do it. You have to create time. If students from Norway, from Finland, from France can join us online to be doing class, it's so funny. And we pick sitter, we pick appointment for them. They come down to Spain and they do it, and they go back. So I don't see reason why we shouldn't encourage ourselves to develop ourselves here. Develop yourself in Spain. Develop yourself beyond the documents. The document is a stepping stone. Develop it. When you go to other country, you can even be able to stabilize yourself. You can be able to get yourself on the right track. So if you have any question concerning it, how can I achieve this easily, or what can I do to achieve this, or where can I do it? This is my state of the art. This is what you hear. I'm available on 620-586-038. You can even call on WhatsApp, or you drop a message. And remember that we can register you in exam with the traffic office. I register you, I book an exam for you, and you just come down, you do it. It's very easy when you if you want it in Spanish, you want it in English, good. It's good. And I try to open to my class people online that if you're watching me and I give away 20 materials in Spanish every month, free of charge that costs me money. If you're watching me, you can inbox me if you want. I'll post it to you. You pay for the posting alone. Or if you're in Madrid, you can contact me to get it. I get it to you. Just give me your address. Just post your address on WhatsApp. I'm going to give it to you. My encouragement is to see as many Nigeria that can get this thing here in Spain. They can get it in Spain. So the Spanish material, I'll make it free. But the English, I can make it easier for you to get, because the English is more expensive than the Spanish. So if you have any question concerning this, you can call in through my WhatsApp on 620-586-038, or you drop your comments on the comment box for me too, because we're going to shut down in the next 10 minutes to go. You can drop your message on Facebook. People that are watching us on YouTube live, people that are watching us on Instagram, please, we're connecting on three platforms. So if you have any question you want to ask, don't allow people to give you wrong information on the street of Spain. It is not possible. It is possible. I have students outside, even the States, and it's getting possible when you're serious. If you're my student, you will remember somebody even gave, somebody passed 2 days ago, and the person was telling us that, look, I paid for his school. I'm attending the school online, and even my girlfriend watches his video on YouTube. Even I have a brother online now that passed, that just came, Brother Oscar. You're online, you're welcome online on Facebook. So if that's it, it's possible. Somebody watching the video, following us, and goes to exam and make it happen. So it is possible. My encouragement for you this year is that let it be part of the agenda. Let it be part of it. You can't have a resident permit and just pause there and think the life is okay. No, no, no. You have to go beyond it. Go beyond it. As a Nigerian person here in Spain, go beyond this. Please go beyond it. Thank you for coming on board, my brother. Muiwa, thank you. Thank you, Didon. Thank you very much. I really appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you for always being there. So that is it. So you have to encourage somebody. Speak your own to people. Tell people about it. It's possible. Encourage. Let's try to. The mentality that people have before that they have to. A lot of people are having problem with the exam malpractices, and they are caught, and some cannot renew. Some are even leaving Spain. Somebody left Spain to UK because he was caught and he was thinking that before the paper expires, it will be a problem because the lawyer told the person that you won't renew again, and the person quickly ran to UK. And when the person told me, I was laughing. You ran to UK. You ran to UK. Okay, maybe he believes that, I don't know what is happening in UK. Maybe the person believes that in UK you can be able to achieve another document in few before the paper expires. Good. I don't know the state, the immigration law in UK, but I have friends, I have brothers there. But what I want to tell you is that because that person relocated, some people followed up. They don't know that the person relocated to UK because of this exam malpractice that he was caught. And that kind of person can never encourage you, right, to get this license. So it is important that you should encourage others. If you know the important, let's encourage a lot of Nigerians. A lot of Nigerians as they've fallen as a prey into the Spanish government concerning this, paying people to do it. Good. When you pay people to do it and it's successful, I clap for you. You're good. But I want to encourage you. This is not a time in Spain. This time in Spain, don't pay anybody to do exam for you. Don't let anybody encourage you, because you can do it. It can take time. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. When you fail, does not mean you are a failure. It's just telling you to keep on pushing. You keep on pushing. You keep on pushing. When you keep on pushing, you get it. Because when you fail and you are able to check what makes you to fail and you try to recorrect yourself, I think you will get it. You will get it. Good evening, Sister Doris. Good evening, Sister Doris. You get it. It's very important. You get it. A lot of people have been giving this. Thank you, my Pastor Pat. Thank you very much for coming online. So it is possible. It is possible. It is possible. You can just try to acquire it. Acquire beyond the license, beyond the residence. It is possible. It is possible. This year I said I'm going to be coming online. I'm not used to this. I'm not used to coming online, but I'm going to use my own community, my own platform to be able to encourage as many Nigerians that look, it is not right to pay someone to do exam for you. It is not right to just sit down on resident alone. Expand your wisdom, expand yourself, expand your mentality. Do something right. The COVID has made a lot of people to be making money even in the indoor online businesses, and they are achieving better. So this is an opportunity for you to do something. Don't do it because someone is doing it. Don't do it because somebody is doing it. Many of our Nigerian people here in Spain are like, oh, because someone said it's not possible. I don't do exam. It's very hard. It's not hard when you prepare. It is not hard when you prepare, and when you get it, it's just that the people that are getting something does not preach the positive part of it on the road. When you pass, you just need to tell people that it is possible. Just tell people it is possible. Wherever you meet people, you are helping. Many people don't know that telling someone on the street that you can achieve this, you are helping the person. I wept so much when some police or some people tell me that Nigerian is caught in this exam practice, or I go to exam or center and I see Nigerian caught with ANCOP, and I look at it, that which story do you want to tell them? Which story? We are in the 5th month, and a lot of Nigerians take it as a business to do exam for people. I'm not spoiling your business, but let me just tell you, your business is not right. It's not encouraging. It's not right at all. It's not right. We have to tell ourselves, don't stop disgracing the Nigerian community here. Apply something. It's not a business. It's not a business. Some people are caught and they're still doing it. You are caught and you're still doing it. It means that you are telling the white people that they are full. They are full. So by the time they will start for you, they will come for you. The black people now say they are racist. They are not racist. I'm telling you that the Spanish government is like a wounded lion. Don't go and pay to look for rest for yourself. I tell people, if you are not prepared to do the license, sit down, be watching until when you are ready. Because when you're not ready and you think you can just maneuver it by paying someone, if you have the problem, even some lawyer cannot do it. I'm not saying it's not possible. Some lawyer cannot do it. It needs a divine intervention. Now, if you're caught, I'm telling you, if you're caught, so don't allow anybody to encourage. Don't allow anybody to encourage you to go into it. It is possible. Whatever stress you have that you think it can be managed to get the exam, just call me on 620-586. If you've paid a school, you're with a school and you just need me. I have students that does not pay me, that are into another school, in some driving school, but they call to ask information. Does this? I made this in exam. I made this, and I assist for that. So please, it is possible. We are starting our own class this coming week, from Monday, a new class, a new dimension, and we'll be coming much on live video like this in this new section of the class. So if you are interested, you can always join us. We just preach the possibility of it, that it is possible. It is possible. So I give room. I thank you, Brother Oscar, for making it happen. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I congratulate your efforts and your testimony. So it's really it's a birthday gift for me, and I'm still expecting my birthday gift from most of you people. And thank you. I use this opportunity to thank one of my students that just woke me up this morning and said, "Teacher, give me your accounts." And I was chapow. So I thank you very much. I don't want to mention your name online, but I thank you very much. I thank you. Yesterday happened to be my birthday, and I was so busy at work also, but I really appreciate everyone on social media that really drop comments. I'm still coming for the online party, maybe tomorrow, but I really appreciate everyone. Sister Evelyn, I appreciate you. Sister Tracy, I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody that come on board, my family, my loved ones. I really appreciate you. I appreciate you. Everybody, even my political friends, my leaders, my pastors, my prophets, because I'm a son of prophets, so I'm prophet around me. So my bishop and everybody, thank you so much for dropping your message. I'm still coming for that, but that is not what I came for today. So please, it is very, very important that your license should be sure. The license should be sure. Make it sure. Make it possible. I'm available to make it possible, even when it's not convenient for me. Since you pay me, my head is that you must get it. Every day when I look at the list of people I have, a waiting list to pass, I keep praying. And I put my strength to it. And I like let me see this. But from tomorrow we're gonna bombard with more video, more time, more, and we're gonna package it in a way that 1 month I'll finish the next program, and I'm going to make sure that I force some students to do exam anyhow, because they are ripe to pass. Because if you don't go to the war, you won't know how the war front is. You just have to go to the war and see the war. And sometimes when you pay for the exam, most time when you pay, just know when you pay for the exam, you have 2 chances. Many people don't know. Many people don't know when you pay for the exam, you have two chances. In case you make error at the first one, the second one is free. You don't pay. So why don't you give it a try? Give it a try. When you get it, you're so smart. The kind of sleep I could remember years back, so I think 17 or no 19 years ago, when I had my license. That day I was like this. Ah, my God. So this I can get this. It's possible. And then it was so stressful. 40 question, and it's in Spanish. Then there was no English then, so it was like I felt good. I felt happy. Just like most time when I do some exam here and I pass, I feel so happy. I get home, I rejoice. I just with family. I was like, my God, let's take something. Even if I can't do it, I said, let's go and buy kebab and just celebrate this. So you just have to celebrate something. You just have to celebrate yourself. Make yourself happy. So that the other steps will be easier. So it is possible. So anytime you need any information concerning this, I'm available here in Spain to give you the information. My number is 620-586-0382. 620-586-0382. Tell somebody about us. We are making it happen. We're making it happen. So it is possible. Thank you for watching me today. I will always be coming on board like this. This few time we have, because this month from tomorrow our class starts again. So if you're interested, you can give me a call and we are ready to assist. Thank you very much. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you for joining. God bless you for joining. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.